let's see what will happen if we actually try to access our go to the menu and add an item. So select an item and link bagel and enter a price, $2, and add an item. I expect to load the item for some reason, which I don't know why. Failed to add the item when I clicked on add item. And let's see what that is free. Probably again something about the rules. We must was not okay. So apparently, if we press here, here we have our tabs right now. This is our users, this is our menu items, have a name, price, category, and create that. These are our subs menu items. And apparently in Bolt, our interfaces were different than what our tabs look like, and that's why I wasn't able to basically translate one into the other. And right now, after the fix, we try to sign in and go to our menu. There are no available items, but let's add. There are no items. That's odd. If we go to our tables, we can see that there are menu items in general, but there are no sub menu items. So there are no menu items related to our sub. But you can see there are 19 menu items in general. There is empty bagel, sesame bagel, etc., etc., etc. Actually, let's try and refactor it completely. I want the menu items to be unique per sub, not a general menu items table where I choose from. I want to be able to get them myself. You can delete and recreate tables as needed, including the user table. And now that we're taking some more draft measures, let's see what the results will be. We'll modify the schema, draw application technique using the SaaS, remove certain menu items where let's check out some more. Website contained, the menu items, ID, sub-ID, name, price, active, and create that. Drop sub-menu items, drop menu items, create new ones, and let's see now what the change will be. Sub-menu items, okay. All sub-items. Okay, so they look really similar. Right. And yeah, again, we have the same issue that the rule already exists. But that everything is here. Let's see. It's here, actually, on our database. In refactor, if we refresh, sorry, there isn't change yet. The change is in tables is not applied yet in Supabase. As you can see, this is part of the reason you need coding skills even when you're working with a bot in Supabase, because you need to know what is going on, and if bot tries to basically do something that you don't want or has an error that it can't understand, you can hop in and make the changes needed, if needed. So now if we refresh, it's still the same. And let's see. Should we go ahead and create this doing this ourselves? Maybe. But first, let's try and sign in and see what happens. Yeah. Let's add the call contact. Bagel for $4 and add the item. And failed to add the item for some reason. It failed to load the items and add the items in my shop. Let's give it another chance. Let's see what the reason might be. The issue with the database schema and how handle the menu items. Yeah, exactly that's what we were saying basically. So this has no migration files, just something the app file to show you and dependency. Okay, let's see now. You recover menu and add an item. Yeah, this already failed, but let's see. Click on that. Bagel. Oops. For $4, no one saw that. And it's failed again. Well, first of all, can we drop and recreate the users table with keeps retime to add policies that already exist. So start it from scratch. Also, in there, here the tips are still the same. I don't know why. In Supabase and are still menu items and shop menu items. Also, you said you'd change the structure. Now that we direct a bit more, let's see if it will do what we want. Again, has the same issue for some reason. And you can see that terms have not changed. And as you might have realized, it hasn't prompted us to apply any changes for a while now. And oh no, it lets me apply the changes. When I clicked on the discuss button. So now if we finally apply the changes, let's see if anything will change. Yeah, apply the changes. And now we just have soft menu items and users. So our changes have been applied, but we have this error. Duplicate key value violation unique constraint. We apply the changes. And let's see now. If I try to log in, will I still have the account? Let's see. And yeah, I'm still here. So now, if I go to the menu and add an item name is coconut bagel, price is $4. and it's a bagel. Now the item, and it's ready to load the item for some reason. Let's see. Violates following key constraints. Is not present the table users. So maybe we need to create a new user because this existed before we dropped our tables. Let's create a new one. Duper based bagel stock, which takes us back to the error that I told you earlier that sometimes the first user might have issues. So it's me too. Example com, and let's add the password and create our account. All right, and then if I go to the menu and try to add an item, coconut bagel that costs $4 and it's a bagel, and here it is now. So we go to our register, we can see our coconut bagel. I will go back to the menu and edit it, make it new, save the changes, and about the register, and it's here. Extra coconut oil, please. And it's now, we can still do everything we did before. Now the dining option still has the tables fixed, but we can fix that. For now, we have the users and submenu. And what does the user game have? Okay. And the submenu items are about items. Now